This shirt makes my hair look redder. Does it? Or am I just going, am I Delulu? It is redder, right? Hello wonderful humans of the internet, how are we? My name is Sam Scott-Thorne and I am a vocal coach based in Glasgow. Now if you'd like to meet and explore your voice, you can find me on sstvocals.com. You can also find me on Patreon and various other social media platforms, that's not easy to say, and I'll put the handles down below and over there. Now if you'd like to consider becoming a patron, you have access to things like early release of reactions, you can fast track reactions, become a reaction, there's special rules in my Discord server, and you have access to all sorts of bonus content like my Vocal Anatomy 101 series where we talk about how the voice works. So consider becoming a patron and help shape my channel, along with just come and hang out. If you want to get to know me a little bit better, I do rants and stuff. But yeah, you can message me and stuff. So this next reaction was actually put to me by one of my patrons. I'm not sure I've even heard this person before. I certainly don't know the title of the song because it is in, I think, Chinese. Again, I could be wrong. It might not be Chinese. It is a song / Kelly Yu. Maybe the song's called Kelly Yu. And it's a cover by Xiao Kaiye. I hope I'm saying that right. I probably am not. Anyway, we're going in completely blind. I have no idea what we're going to hear, so let's just go and check it out and see what we think. I like the vibe of it. Oh, her voice is beautiful. It's very delicate. It kind of borders on this like balanced edge between like a fully phonated sound and aspirate sound. So there's like an element of air to it, but it's not overpowering. So you just have the overall arching feeling is just a gentleness. Really, really pretty. There you can hear there's real flips into that airier space. So there is going to be a lot of aspirate tone coming from here, I feel. Oh, I just really like her. This is just a masterclass in how to put forward an aspirate tone. It could also be falsetto. Now, falsetto and head voice are two different things. The vocal folds behave differently. In head voice, they're still vibrating just on a very thin basis, and when we're in falsetto they kind of go stiff and open up at one end, and the airflow going through creates the note. So you get like a hooty sound that you can't really bolster in terms of volume off of a falsetto, whereas head voice you can bolster the volume through various means of, you know, thickening with extra kind of anatomical elements. That took me a while to get out. Because this is so soft, it could possibly be falsetto. You're less likely to find falsetto in female voices, but it can be found and it is a thing. But regardless, what's important here is the way that she is pushing this vocal and making a movement that feels just like, almost like mist falling off the edge of a cliff. It's just so gentle, but it feels like so deliberate. It's just beautiful. line too.
分手应该体面，谁都不要说抱歉，何来亏欠？我敢给就敢心碎，镜头前面是从前的我们，在喝彩，流着泪声嘶力竭。
Now, I'm not 100% convinced that this is live, so we're going to put that to the side. But what I will say is that if this is the way that she sings, like if what I'm seeing, there is quite a back-place jaw movement when she opens up on some of these vowels, rather than a proper swing forward that you would maybe expect. She kind of goes ha and pulls the jaw back ever so slightly. You see it in a few of these frames. It's really interesting. I think it gives more of that like subdued kind of tonal quality. It's really, really clever because it aids in that softness and that kind of coquetteness, if you like. Is that even a word? Coquettishness? Humbleness? Shy? Modestness? Anyway, you picking up what I'm putting down. Long story short, everywhere I feel like you would naturally want to push forward in your mask, she is pulling in the opposite direction, and it's giving such an excellent sound.
离开也很体面，才没辜负这些年爱的热烈，认真付出的画面，别让执念毁掉了昨天，我爱过你，利落干脆。
She's got a really nice kind of balance when she moves into her lower end. Her lower end is still not that low. I mean, everything's quite high placed, but you have this kind of swimmy resonance on the bottom end that she doesn't necessarily have at the top. It gets airier the higher she goes. Some gorgeous gentle vibrato in here as well. This is just, oh, it's like putting a blanket over yourself on the couch. I feel comfort off this. I kind of cut that off early. I think there's an extra note that I didn't get in there. Really love it. I love it when people do a riff on a humming sound because it's closed off and the folds are kind of vibrating really nicely and very healthily, and then adding in that little variation of pitch is just, oh, I don't know, it's just very tasty. Now, I can't see subtitles. I don't know what she's singing about, so I can't comment on that. But what I will say is the vowel sounds, she kind of expands them as she's doing them. So you get this, you get this almost like a swell off of it. It's just really nice. It's almost like you're getting enveloped in the sound, like it's swirling around you. She is just fabulous.
我哭到哽咽，心在痛，就当破茧，来不及再轰轰烈烈，就保留告别的尊严。我爱你不后悔，也尊重不是结尾。
You can feel there's like a push from her core, which is creating this kind of kind of a labored sound. It's really nice. It's like the drive is coming from a bellow underneath. It's almost like anchoring onto a gentle sound. So you would really ordinarily only anchor onto like bigger, heavier sounds, belts for example. But with this, it's like she's anchoring onto a much smaller sound, and what you get is the force from it, but without like the tonal push, if that makes sense. So it's just like a really airy. Ooh, I love it.
镜头前面是从前的我们，在喝彩，流着泪，声嘶力竭，离开也很体面，再没辜负这些年爱的热烈，认真付出的画面，别让执念毁掉了昨天，我爱过你，利落干脆，再见不负。
Well, that was gorgeous.
遇见。
Oh, my word. Xiao Kaiye. I'm probably still saying that wrong, but you are an absolute dream. You're like a lullaby in human form. So I think we need to go back down the road of Chinese vocalists, because there is so much talent in that side of the world. I mean, who have I heard so far? I'm watching you sticks out in my head as one. But that whole show, Singer, maybe there's some people from there that I need to go back and have a little look at. So if you know who I need to hear, because you'll know better than me, let me know in the comments and we'll go and check it out. But if you like that reaction, please give it a like and a thumbs up down below. And if you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, and anytime I have new content, you will be the first to know. So I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And how are we going to buy this? Buy this one? Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know. So I guess in the theme of like the lullaby aspect, I guess all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for joining me. And if you softly subscribe and like it gently, I'll bring you a nap in a rocking chair with a big blanket and some Bob Ross YouTube videos. That actually sounds really good. That sounds really good. I'm going to go for a nap and watch some Bob Ross videos. I don't know how I'm going to do it at the same time, but I'll make it work. See you later. Bye. Love you.